Well, hello there. Thank you for joining me on this Monday, kicking off your week with marketing tips with Charvette. I am Charvette Mitchell. Super excited that you are stopping by because today's discussion in this complimentary weekly training is all about marketing productivity hacks, specifically tailored for busy women entrepreneurs who juggle multiple responsibilities. So, if that aligns with you and falls right into your lap, stick around and enjoy this training session. Right after this quick 3 minute countdown, as we give all of the platforms and the systems time to invite you in and to let you know that we're getting started. We'll get started shortly, right after this.
Welcome to this audio course presented by Charvette Mitchell. Find out more about her at charvettemitchell.com and connect with Charvette on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Grab a pen, notebook, or tablet and get ready. Here is Charvette.
Hello, everybody. Thank you for being here. Thank you for stopping by. Even if you happen to be catching the recording of this, let us know in the chat. Welcome to those that are live. Larissa, I see you hanging out here with us. Thank you so much for being here. Larissa, excuse me. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for those that are connecting with us in our Facebook community, Marketing Tips with Charvette. I am Charvette Mitchell. So if you are brand spanking new and you're saying, hey, I just got the notification to pop in. I don't even know who this girl is. Let me just do a quick introduction. Again, I'm Charvette Mitchell and I run Mitchell Productions. And we work with high achieving women entrepreneurs sometimes a few lucky men get sprinkled in, to help them generate more revenue by focusing on their marketing, their visibility, and their branding. I'm a graduate of Virginia Commonwealth University. Go VCU Rams with a bachelor's in marketing. I spent 25 years in corporate America at a company you may be familiar with called Capital One. What's in your wallet? And majority of the time, I was in training and development and consumer compliance. I left corporate America February 2nd, 2018. So 5+ years and have been a full-time entrepreneur ever since. No regrets at all. I also host the Charvette Mitchell radio show. Some of you may be here because of that connection. And we are just at, I think, our 705th episode. Yes, you heard me correctly. 705. We've been doing that for goo gobs of years. So thanks if you're here because of that. I also produce books. There's some, oops, right over here on this shoulder and over there. And so I have 5 book collaborations that I have produced in collaboration with clients in our Platform Builder program. And we are working on the 6th book for this year. Matter of fact, I have 2 or 3 spots left in that book. If you're interested in writing in a collaboration, connect with me. And I host conferences and events. This coming November is coming up on my 7th live conference, technically 9 live events, hosted a retreat last year, but 7 conferences. So that's a little bit about me. But today I'm excited to have you coming on in as we start having these conversations, right? Summer is here. Is anyone feeling summer? Listen, I see you coming on in. Hey there. Hey, Erica. Hey, Carlethia. Hey, Kimberly. Thank you for being here. Summer is here, right? And so sometimes, with vacations and schedules, I said this last Thursday in the last session, you kind of feel maybe a little wonky around summertime, in particular with your business, right? And so, or it could be just that your energy is going in different directions. And so, I want to share with you today 4 marketing productivity hacks. In particular, for those of you that are juggling like a lot of responsibilities, you're juggling a lot of competing priorities. Some of you may not even like social media that much. So that's one thing. But I want to broaden your mindset too, that this is beyond social media. So marketing is a component of your social media is a component of your marketing, but there's more things that you want to do. So let's jump into it. I invite you. Hello, Miss Ellen. I invite you to comment and to let us know you're here. Hey, Katina, thanks for popping on in. As we jump into this topic, and I want to share specifically 4 marketing productivity hacks, and I will be done by 12:30 Eastern here. So for some of you on the East Coast, thank you for spending your lunchtime with us. Again, if you're checking this out later, let us know in the comments. Hey, Carlethia, glad to have you here. All right, so let's jump right on in. As we're having this conversation for marketing productivity hacks. So the first place I want to start, probably not a no-brainer, probably a reminder for some of you, but in particular in the social media space, if you're feeling like, hey, I've got vacations, or I'm doing more weekend trips, or my kids are driving me bananas because they're in the house and maybe I'm used to not having them in the house. My full-time job is still moving and shaking. I'm still trying to run my business. There are tools that you can use. There are things that you can do to plan out and schedule your social media. So make sure that you're thinking about if you want to keep a presence up on social media. And I put a reel on my page the other day talking about marketing, and like that you don't want to stop marketing. Even if you feel like I got enough customers, I'm doing good right now. A lot of times for service-based entrepreneurs, the marketing that you do today is for the sale 3, 4, 6 months, 9 months from now. So you don't want to stop marketing. One of the ways for social media in particular is you can pre-schedule posts. Let me know in the chat and in the comments, hey Lisa, if any of you are already doing that. And so you can pre-schedule a lot of times within the current platform. So depending on where you are hanging out on social media, a lot of the platforms now have a scheduling option. But you also have options to have other tools that you can connect and integrate with your social media to then pre-schedule. So that way, from a productivity standpoint, if you have a lot of competing priorities, you're responsible for a lot of things, and you're saying this marketing thing is taking up a lot of time, do a little bit of planning, and then specifically for social media, look to schedule some posts. So if you are doing pre-scheduling with a tool that is outside of the platforms, let us know what you're doing. Let us know what you're using, so that we can share. Hey, Net, thank you for stopping on in. Lisa said, a woman followed me 11 months before connecting and becoming a client. Come on in here and testify already. That is exactly right. So the marketing, again, specifically for service-based providers, in particular, if you offer professional services. Now, if you offer products, that may not be the case. Products are usually quicker, have a shorter cycle, a shorter decision time. So, for instance, I have on this beautiful bracelet that is from Sassy Jones. They have a storefront boutique here in Richmond, but they are global. Sharice Jones, shout out to her, who is going to be actually really kind of like a featured speaker at my conference in November. But, walked in, didn't take me a long time. I saw it, I liked it, I bought it, right? But if somebody is thinking about hiring you as an accountant or a life coach or a financial advisor or a therapist or a realtor, the decision cycle is longer. So thank you for that. Yes, thank you for my bracelet. All right. So number one, think about leveraging social media scheduling tools, whether that is within the social media platforms that you're using or an external tool. And again, if you're watching this live or if you're watching the recording, let us know if you are using some type of pre-scheduling tool. Let us know what you're using, so that we can share, share, share. All right, so let's move on to number two. Welcome to those that are coming on in. We're having our weekly training here, all about 4 marketing productivity hacks. And why do we need, what do we call, what is a hack? Some people might be not be familiar with that name. It's just a tip. It's just an inside scoop. It's just a strategy, right? To help you continue to feel productive, in particular during these summer months. Now, listen, these strategies work all year long, but during the summer, it feels like sometimes we got some more competing priority and we got to get our productivity up. So, leverage social media. Now, let's move up off of social media for a second. And I want you to be thinking about your email marketing. I want you to be thinking about email. And I bet right now, if you went to your phone, hey, Cookie, good to see you from coming in from New York. I bet right now, if you went to your phone, there are email messages from several brands that you've connected with, that you've bought from, that you follow. Your brand, your business should be in the email box of people that are connecting with you and following you. So, number one, you want to be building an email list. Number two, because sometimes people get number one right, but number two, you want to be nurturing your email list, which means you want to be talking to them. I'm not going to ask the last time you sent an email. I'm not going to ask. And some of you are here because I sent an email what, 25 minutes ago, right? To let you know, hey, we're here and we're live. So one of the beautiful things about any email marketing tool that you're using is that you can automate and schedule emails, just like we talked about scheduling social media. Oh, let me capture this. Nat said, yes, I absolutely love Sassy Jones. Nat, you need to be at our conference in November 3rd and 4th in Richmond, Virginia, because you're going to get to hear it from the CEO herself, Sharice Jones. Her and I will be doing a candid fireside chat on stage. So we would love to have you. She speaks on Friday, FYI. Emails, just like social media, you can schedule those out. You can plan those out. Thank you for the hearts and the love that's coming on in. So, all you just need to do is just have a little bit more planning. So, when we think about productivity and just staying productive, doesn't mean that you're typing at the computer every day, doesn't mean that you're on social media every day. However, can you think about how you can plan out some of this so that your presence and so that you get to continue to stay in front of your customers, so that they know you and so that they like you and so that they trust you and your business, and they turn into paying customers or repeat customers. Yes, Net. Oh my God. Yes, Sharice will be with us. She will be with us. So we'd love to have you. All right. So building an email list, nurturing your email list. And a lot of you probably already have an email list. So go into whatever platform, whatever system you might be using, MailChimp, you might be using MailerLite, you might be using Infusionsoft, which is now Keep, you might be using Active Campaign. There's tons. I use GetResponse myself. they all have the ability for you to go in, and so you can sit down and write out, 4 or 5 emails, and then you can go into your system and schedule them. And so you might be, gone and tapped out for the month of August, but you could have emails still rolling out. Yeah, and so Lisa's saying she uses MailChimp. Exactly. So all of these systems have that ability. So from a productivity hack, this is top of the list. And notice this doesn't have anything to do with social media. Again, I'm trying to really kind of help us shape that your marketing is circular, right? Your marketing encompasses a bunch of different marketing activities, and social media is just one of those. So, but email, the money is in the list. That's a general consensus out in this business, in these business streets. Hey, Dr. Omega is in here. She's saying yes, Mailchimp is great. There you go. And for those of you who have an email list, and there's a way, if you have a link you can share, maybe it goes to a landing page, it might be a free opt in. I invite you to share it into the chat. So if you have a way, some type of link, some type of landing page that gets people into your email list, you might even give a free something that they're able to get. I invite you, wherever you're watching, to dump that in the chat. No problem at all. So yes, Miss Willis said, how often do you recommend we send emails? It depends. It depends. So it depends on what you are offering. So products versus services. Products, I would say you need to send more. You need to send more emails versus services. Also, what it depends on is, are you promoting something specifically right now? Do you have a specific promotion, a specific something that's going on? You're going to ramp up your emails when you have a specific promotion. If you're more kind of running the engine type of things, then you can scale back a little bit. So that's some general guidance there for you. Thank you. Thank you for the question. All right. Thanks, Dr. Omega. Okay, so emails, build, nurture your list, talk to people, but they all can be automated. Any email system you're using, you can automate it. All right. All righty. I love that. I love that. Great. Let's keep it moving. Here's a third productivity hack for those that are coming on in. I see some people popping in and out. We're glad to have you. We're talking about 4 marketing productivity hacks today, specifically for tailored to busy women entrepreneurs who are really juggling multiple responsibilities. You might be juggling a job, you might be juggling a spouse or partner, you might be juggling kids that are at home now and they're driving you bananas, and you can't, or you just had to figure out what to do with them. That takes some time and energy away from maybe some of your normal marketing activities. So just sharing a few things for you to consider that will help with your productivity and keeping your marketing going. The third one, outsource and delegate tasks. Outsource and delegate tasks. So I want to talk about this 2 ways. I want to talk about this related to business, but I also want to talk about this related to personal life, because guess what? It all impacts your marketing. So let's start with the personal life first. Let's start with the personal life. Could you, if you don't already, hire a housekeeper that comes, or a cleaning service that comes either periodically or maybe even during just the summer months, that will come in so that that piece is not a part of your taking up your marketing time? Consider that. Could you, instead of maybe walking, and I know some of my grocery shoppers that love to grocery shop, hear me out, hear me out. Could you pre-order, like Kroger in my area has and I do it all the time, Kroger, Publix, pre-order on an app, let somebody else shop, pay the $5 difference. You just pull up to the store and have them put your groceries in your bag. That's actually outsourcing. All right. Or do you see where I'm going? Put a yes in the chat if that makes sense. Put a yes in the chat if that makes sense. So where can you, instead of doing a whole bunch of laundry, are there laundry services, even again, if it's just for the summer months, that you could do some fold and wash, or maybe take some things, a few more things to the cleaners that you're like, I could wash that. Maybe take a few more things to the cleaners, let somebody else do it. And that frees up some of your bandwidth during these summer months. Again, you can keep going And listen, I invite you, if you have a personal family, outsource or delegate tasks that you do, cutting the grass. Listen, I'm not naive that there are women that cut the grass. Could that be outsourced for the summer months? So I'm looking. Let me check the chat here. Let me check the comments coming in. Okay, great. I'm seeing people saying yes, this makes sense. So oftentimes, yes, this is making sense. Thank you, Erica. Thank you. Listen, Dr. Omega, I have an Instacart order that I'm going to be picking up today at 5 o'clock. Instacart order from Publix. I have my weekly groceries. No shame in my game. Now I know some of my, if Tony and Winston watches this and my mom watches this, they like to go in the grocery store, feel the, I get it. I get it. But for some of us, if you've never tried it, try it out. Yes, yes, I love that. Lisa said, except I enjoy grocery shopping. Okay, if you enjoy it, so here's the thing. If you enjoy it and it's not something that drains your energy, keep doing it. Keep doing it. Keep doing it. Absolutely. Keep doing it. But listen, with the housekeeping, you're like, you can outsource that. Thank you so much. It's ingenious. The delivery is because I despise grocery shopping. See, there you go. You have one person that likes it, so their energy is not zapped. The other person is like, somebody else can be doing this. A lot of times when we hear outsourcing, we are only thinking hire a virtual assistant. I'm getting to that. Hire somebody to do your graphics. I'm getting to that. However, I want you to be thinking about outsourcing, how that impacts, in particular for women. This conversation may not be as thought about for men, but a lot of times for women, it just does. A lot of these things are falling in our plate and falling on our responsibility. I recognize certainly that that is a little bit of a stereotype. I recognize that there are those of you who you have spouses and partners and they're doing stuff, they're doing that. In other cases, a lot of times just the thinking about it is still falling on women, and so that's why I'm specifically talking about women. So outsource, think about outsourcing anything you can in your life. Here's the other hack. Here's the other thing. Welcome for those that are coming on in. We're just having this great conversation. I'm sharing four marketing productivity hacks, things that will help you keep your marketing going, and where can you pull time from, where are things taking your time that you could pull time from and add to your marketing to just keep your marketing going, in particular in the summer months. All right, so outsource and delegate tasks. Again, so we talked about kind of your life stuff, and I continue to invite you to share. I see Ned is saying, Lisa Shaw, I totally agree. I absolutely love grocery shopping. So if you love it, hear me clear. If you love cutting the grass and that's your exercise and that's your, keep doing it. For those of you who are like, it drains, it zaps my energy, outsource it. All right, so now let's talk on the business side. Let's talk on the business side. So when you think about outsourcing, what can you automate? Are there things that you can automate in your business, in your marketing specifically, that you don't actually have to tangibly do? What can you automate? And then also, do you have an assistant? And that could be a virtual assistant. Some of you, that's a W-2 employee. What I'm really excited about for the Platform Builders Summit that's coming up, we have Lisa Ely that's speaking. She actually closes out the conference, and she's an HR expert, owns HR business and all of that. And she's going to be talking about, really from an HR standpoint, for entrepreneurs, new, budding, and growing. What does that look like? What does it look like to hire your first person? So that's going to be at the Platform Builder Summit. So think about, is it time for you, instead of spending an hour and a half in Canva trying to create a flyer, could you outsource that and pay somebody $50 and have them do it, and your time is spent somewhere else? Because you are, hear me clear, ladies, you are the highest asset in your business. Whether it's a person of one or you've got a company of 100, you're the highest asset. So we've got to protect the asset. So think about, is it time to have a virtual assistant? Is it time to outsource? You're trying to tinker around and do your website. I'm a former web designer. Can you just pay somebody to do that, and your energy and time can be spent on other marketing activities that are bringing in and drawing in, business and revenue for you? Oh, I got 6 minutes. I got to go. Lisa, we are looking forward to hearing that speaker. Yes, we are looking forward to hearing Lisa Ely. Absolutely. And again, those that are saying, what you talking about, Charvette? My 7th in-person conference is coming up in Richmond, Virginia. Yes. We and listen, this training is brought to you by this conference. So we invite you to the Platform Builder Summit. The theme is amplify your brand, boost your profits. And this will be my seventh conference, formerly known as the Pop-Up Conference. So if you're familiar with seeing Pop-Up, formerly known as Pop-Up Conference, it's going to be Richmond, Virginia, 4 Points by Sheraton. Get your tickets at platformbuildersummit.com, platformbuildersummit.com. If somebody could type that in the chat for me, platformbuildersummit.com. Grab your tickets. I want to see you here. I've got to tell you, having hosted 7 events, I am so incredibly proud of the content and the speakers that we have curated for this event. Literally, as of over the weekend, the full schedule is on the website, so you can see the speaker, their session topic, their session description, the full bio of every single speaker you're seeing here on the screen. And I'm so incredibly proud of that. Early bird ends September 1st, so grab your ticket. I mean, it's 175 for 2 whole days. You cannot beat it. VIP is already sold out. But I invite you to join us as we continue having all these amazing conversations. So there you go, and join us there. And so again, I mentioned Lisa Ely is one of the speakers, HR expert. She's going to be talking about HR stuff. So that is that. Let's go to tip 4. Oh, I got 4 minutes. Okay, because I want to be done. All right, prioritize and batch similar tasks for your marketing. And I talk about this. So for instance, thank you. Thank you for typing platformbuildersummit.com. Thank you. Thank you. I see that. For instance, so I was on live Thursday, right, with you all. And once I finished the live, I said, you know what? I got a couple. I'm trying to see if y'all can see that. Can y'all see like the pictures, like with my face? Those are videos. And so when I jumped off of the live, I just recorded like actually a total of 4 videos because somebody's event I'm speaking at, they wanted me to do a quick video. So I did one for them. And then I was like, I'm looking kind of cute. Always get kind of cute for y'all, right? I'm cute all the time, but you know what I'm saying? Extra, little extra cute. So those pictures are like 3 additional videos I did that I will post as reels. So think about prioritizing and batching similar content. And so then they're in your phone, you have them. If you have assistants or have people that work under you, with you, you can send that content to them and they can do it. And so look at and think about how to batch. And it was just really that simple. I had done the video, the live stream. I said, I got a couple things to say. I jumped on, recorded 4 videos. And so I posted one I sent off to the person who I'm going to be speaking at her event, and 2 reels I posted, and I've got 1 more to post. And then I'll probably do 2 or 3 more today. Great. I'm seeing yes. This is very nice. Awesome. Extra cute. Thank you, Carla. Thanks for cross streaming this over on YouTube. Yeah, Carla. I slipped and put it over on YouTube. I got 3 minutes. I got 3 minutes to go. I got 3. Thank you for those that posted Platform Builder Summit.com. You can jump over there. And Lisa, I'm so excited to meet you in person as well. Such a great connection here in the community. So prioritize and batch similar tasks, which kind of layers on to what we talked about, right? So if you're going to pre-schedule emails, batching is you writing out 4 emails at one time and you got your emails for the month or 8 or whatever that looks like. If you're going to pre-schedule social media posts, that is kind of batching your social media content. So there's that. But in 2 minutes or less, I got a bonus tip. I have a bonus tip. If you want the bonus, type bonus. If you want the bonus, I promise 4, but I got another one. Type bonus if you want the bonus. Type bonus if you want the bonus. Let me remind you our next session. So we do training on every other Thursday at 6 p.m. Eastern, and every other on the other weeks, we do training every other Monday at 12 noon Eastern. Our next training is going to be Thursday, July 20th at 6 p.m. And we're going to be talking specifically about summer marketing strategies. Specifically, what does that feel like and look like in the summer? All right, I see some bonuses coming in. All right, I see bonuses. Okay, and with 1 minute or less, here's the bonus tip. Work according to your energy. Sometimes it's not a time issue. It is an energy issue. When we think about productivity, sometimes people are like, okay, well, how can I pack stuff into my day? I'm a planner person, so I got my planner. And some of you, take out lists and all that. And it's like, how much can I get done in a day? Sometimes it is not a matter of time and the type of task. It is the whether you have energy to do them. So I said this to my platform builder clients last Thursday. You'll see me on live 12 noon, 6 p.m. That's my jam. I see peers, they go on live streaming like 8 p.m. and 9 p.m. It's kind of like that after dark feel. I tried that one time. Listen, eyelash was crooked. I was looking dusty. I was looking tired. I was like, I can't do the 8 p.m. And I'm a night owl. But the energy needed for like 8 p.m. and 9 p.m. live streams and 10 p.m. live streams, it's a whole nother level. So I don't plan to do a live stream at 8 p.m. or 9 p.m. Why? Because my energy is not there. So recognize and work within your energy, and that's going to help you. All right, it's 12:30. I'm getting up out of here. Yes, your energy for five. So listen, 5 a.m. No, I see y'all laughing at me. It's true. It's true. The eyelash was crooked and I was looking dusty and everything was, look, I get it. Yeah, I get it, right? All of that. I mentally tag my boss on this message so she can, so I can take bonuses. Yes. Oh my God, speak this. All right, I love it. I love it. Thank you for the great bonus. All right, I'm getting out of here. We'll be back. Yes, match your energy. And this, this was the bonus tip, but this is probably the biggest tip here. This is probably match your energy. Do things according. If you're a morning person, do stuff in the morning. Don't be trying to do it later at night. If you're a night person, do stuff at night. Don't try to do it in the morning. And then you're like, I haven't done anything with marketing. I haven't done because you didn't match your energy. I love that. I think that's a great segue. Thank you all for being here because I honor your time. It's a wrap. I want to see you in Richmond, Virginia. We'll continue having more conversations like this. And I'll see you all later on the web. Bye.